Morning, Sister Wong. No,
Yeah,
morning,
good
all.
morning, Sister Vera.
Okay, good morning, everybody. We will be in lesson 15. We are doing verbal prefix. So I'm going to do a little bit of comparison between the Sanskrit and the Pali. So in Pali, you have 20, and Sanskrit, there are 22. So if you see my screen, this one down one, this is basically a Sanskrit prefix lah. So like Abi, both of them are the same. Pali, Sanskrit, the same. Whereas for Pati is in Pali. Prati, there is an R there. Prati is the Sanskrit version. So if you look at because this prefix, it has more than a lot of meaning. No, if you compare this one, you take for instance Pati here it say go back, step backward, step backward and retreat, and the Sanskrit will say at and against. So normally when you put a prefix, sometime most of the time I would think it's about 80 to 90% the meaning will change. Usually it will change lah. So you just take note lah. You take note. Then the rest is used, especially this one, the long A. Long A in the Sanskrit. It says reversing. In Sanskrit it says reversing. Can you see this one? For instance, this one is It says okay. Akamanti. This is a long A. So this is, I think I will give you an example. The word reversing means that, for instance, you say the word is gacha. So gacha. Then if you gacha, if you plus the T, it means it goes. You see, it goes. So when you put a long A, that means it comes. You put a long A, that means you put long A. If you put a long A in front, put a long A in front, that means this is, where is it? You put a long A, that means this is what you call reversing. That means this is go, this is come. This is go and come. So that means this is what you call reversing. But here it say go force. I mean, for this meaning, this is for the whole meaning, but the just on its own, this is on its own, that means on its own, this is reversing. This is just applying to the whole sentences. This is for individually. So for instance, if you take the root, that means let's say this is the root plus the root plus the word come. So this one, if you this is a noun, then you plus a long E. You plus a long E. So the moment you plus a long E, usually it become, the A here must be strengthened, it become agami. So in this case, this is E when it's added, it become a possessive noun. It become a noun. That means in this case, it become possessive noun. Can you see the word goer? Right? This is a possessive noun. The E, then the A is strengthened, goer. So then if you put the A here, it's the same, this whole line. So if you put the A in front of here, so that means goer, then in this case, it's not goer, it's opposite. It's a returner. Or a comer, a comer or returner, whichever you get use, comer or returner. Okay. Okay, a comer. Normally we don't say a comer, we say return instead of goer, going and return. So that's why the word anagami come from here, because anagami you put an A here, na. So you put a na plus the above here. So then it become the NA become AN, so it become anagami plus this. Copy plus here.
This A can be quite confusing sometimes with the long A, short A,
No,
and with the
only
na.
the long A is always a prefix. The short A is a na. Yeah, it's not confusing. Let me pull this down.
Then the I is the kita, is it?
Which one?
The agami, the I. That is the suffix. That is kita, is it?
No. E is added.
No.
E is added. E is added.
Ah.
E is added. That means E is added. If you study in the secondary derivative E, there is one E is added to a noun. This is a noun. Gamma. This is a noun. This is a noun. This is a verb. This is a verb. This is a verb. This is a noun. You see, this is a noun. This is a verb. So E is added to a noun. It becomes a secondary derivative. This is not a primary. This is a primary derivative. This is a secondary derivative. Second derivative, that means it's a noun. A noun, that means you cannot be got es and so a noun, it has to be goer. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, now. So if
Thanks.
this one, so in this case, let's say in this case, now this one you plus the na there. Na, you plus the na. So the na here, because of the vowel A, so because of the vowel A, you have to change it to N. Then it become anagami. Because the na here, that means it's returner, you plus the non-returner, because this is a noun. So a noun normally use non. If it's a verb, you see not, so the non-returner. Can you see? Can you understand the R and R? So this is called reversing. This is the one we are talking about. You don't look at this sentence. This sentence is confusing because this plus this. So the overall a trend upon. But when you look at individually, this is the one how it becomes this non-returner. You get what I mean? All right. So this is.
Sorry, Brother Alfred. The first one is goer, the short A. Then if we put the na, then plus the short A, the two A together is long A, correct? But this one you put the second one you put the long A in front of the gamma.
The moment you plus E here, the A has to be strengthened. This part is strengthened. You see, this is Sandhi. This part has to be strengthened. You have to Sandhi is not easy for you to remember or anybody. This A is the same like this prefix. We are taking the prefix reversing. You know what is reverse? Go and come back. Come back. That is called reversing. Reversing, that means you look at these two. This is a verb. Go and come. It's opposite lah. Reversing means it's opposite. Understand? Reversing is opposite. So this is a noun. A noun, that means you plus this. That means the moment you plus this, the A is strengthened. That means this is a noun. Now it cannot be goer. Goer is a person who go. So that means goer. In another word, English is a person, one who goes. Yeah, you are not going to write that way. You are not going to say one who go. It's actually is a goer because this is English. So you can shorten it into one. You see, one who go. So one who come. So one who come is returner. So here you plus a na because the A and the A here, when you got two A, this na has to change into an A. NA change to AN, so it become anagami. It become non-returner because this is na is not na not always not apply to here.
But Brother Alfred, you put the underverb, you put agachati goes. Then the second line, agachati comes. The same thing?
No, this and this is a
Underverb, this column, the verb column,
yeah.
not the noun column, the verb. The first
Yeah.
line is agachati goes. Then the second line also agachati comes.
No, this one is I miss out.
The
Like that. This one is gold. Yeah, this I miss out.
Then
Sorry,
under the nouns, the first line, gamma plus the e, it should be gami, right? Not agami,
Gami.
right?
Yes. Because I copy from there. Should be gami, correct? Gami. Correct. This is gami. Sorry. Okay, it's clear. So that is how it goes. All right. This is not. This is not for now. So the next one that you need to look at Pali Sanskrit. This is pa. The pa here in Sanskrit, they don't use pa, they use pra. Same like this. Pra, pati, and this is pra. So pra normally is before. Before. So before. So it's before. So if you look at here, this one, prati and pati. Okay. Yeah, pari. Okay. So you can understand the P one always got the R. Okay. Now, so here the one here you see here is a long I, ni. This is a long I. Whereas the Pali, the Sanskrit one normally is NIR. No, the base is NIR. The NIR, when it combined with certain word, root, the R become the S, in Sanskrit. That is another sandhi in the Sanskrit. There's another sandhi in the Sanskrit, which is the R become the S. This is a Sanskrit. This is Sanskrit sandhi, So the R become the S. So by the time it reached the Pali, it become a long E already. It's a long E, because of the R and the S, it become a long E. This is one you need to take a note. Other than that, there is not much difference. The meaning is more or less stand there already. This is more or less stand there. Okay, this is more or less stand there. Or this is more or less a stand there. So this is a thing. So here, in short, it say out. Out. Near is out. Here you can see. Can you see here? It depends on the word, because come is to go. So can you see the word come? The root come. The root come in Pali is go. So it say plus the prefix out, it become go out. Go out. Okay. So if you look at here, in this case, he's not taking a reverse. Okay, he's not taking a reverse. So he say trend upon. That means trend upon. That means he's taking the word from. From. So the from. Okay, you get what I mean. All right. So I won't go on. And this is a typical. This is the typical. This is all Sanskrit one. This is all Sanskrit one. This is come from the Sanskrit, and then you see, for instance, this is a Pali word. So this is Pali word. It takes from the Sanskrit word ava. So this is the root. This is 7 conjugation plus the personal ending. So the ava has to change to o in Pali. Ali change to o. You take note of that. Usually Pali don't use ava. Most of the time use o. I use O, so it become so it become Avaloketi. So this is Avaloketi. So this one is typical. This is UD, Sanskrit is UD up and above. So you look at the formation. In this case, it's usually you use U. So you can use the moment you use U, You see now, this is from Sanskrit. So this D assimilate this. Can you see this T, this D? This D assimilate this T. That's why you see a double T here. That's how the things. Okay, as this is assimilation. Can you see this is assimilation? Okay. Now, so for instance, the we is apart and separation. So in this case, this one is separation because you see the word raga is last. Raga is last. That means if you go to use the word separation from last means it's free from last. You separate from last no more. That means it's free. So the word separation. So in other words, when it comes to translation, is the same as free because you see that free from last, separate from last. That means no more have separate lah. So there is another way of putting separation. You use the word this. In English, you can use this. Continue, discontinue, continue, discontinue. So it depends on, this is basically an English prefix. This is an English prefix. This English prefix is this, like just now we talked about this. Non, this is an English prefix. This is also English prefix. So English also got their own prefix. This, non, and then you got something like non, and then you got condition, unconditioned. These are the English prefix. Okay. So any question up to this junction? Can you understand? Okay. As long as you can understand, is enough. So the rest, if I don't highlight, that means they are all the same already. If I don't highlight, they are all the same already. Okay. So we will go into 81. 81. So 81, you can see that it is difficult to define all the meanings of each prefix. That means that is why I say it's difficult, because it depends. So it's difficult. So we cannot define all. So you take note about that. Okay, now you see here. Now, here is long A. This is a long A. Okay. So the root, you can see the root here. This is the root. This is a root cut plus R plus T. This is the first conjugation. So this one is, can you see the word here? The base word of this, this word has the meaning of drag, pull, and tug. Okay. Can you see? So by plus putting the R here, that means it takes this, which is that's why it say difficult. Can you see? You see here the long A. This is the long A. It's difficult to. Sometimes it reverse, sometimes it's not reverse. You see, so that is the big problem. But what you need to do, you can find the root. So when this A takes this one, this prefix means near, drag near, drag near. Can you see this one also? Can you look at the word sana? The word sana. The word sana, that means it should be. Can you see the word sana? It's a PPP. Sunk in, immerse in, stuck in. The word come from the word. Technically, this word should come from the root of sat, sit. Sit, then you plus the word na, it becomes sana, set. And then you put the long A there. So that means technically here means the A here means near. Seated near. Can you see the word seated near? Seated near. So the word sat is sit. So that means the R there means seated near. So seated near, it means here you see the word here, the prefix in this is the Pali is near, close by. Sit close by, sit near. If it's proximate is nearby also. proximate, and then in the neighborhood. So this is the meaning. So this is the meaning. You get it? All right. Then if you look at this kirati, kirati, if you check the root, the verb kirati means scatter. Scatter. So scatter. So the moment you plus the a here, scatter over, because we are talking about a seed scatter over. So the A does not strictly take the reverse. It can take multiple things. So the one that this one is the A. This underline one is refers to the root and refers to the base of the verb. So I'll give you a few examples. The rest I won't go and analyze for you. No, I give you an idea how to analyze only. Because if I cover all, then you see here, can you see the word mountain? Mountain. Can you see the word mountain is pabata? Can you see the word pabata? So the long A here, the long, this long A does not refer this long A. The long A here is refers to this A, which means from the mountain. Ablative. Let me copy first. I'm going to explain another. So the long A here is ablative. Okay, ablative. So which means it's a separation from the mountain. Okay. And then now this long A here, ablative. And then this long A, take this meaning as far as from the mountain in English. Then we don't have to use this from anymore. As far as the mountain is good enough. Understand? So this long A take the meaning as far as. So, all right. So I cannot change the color for this underline. I can change it, but it will be troublesome. So you understand? Any question on here? Okay. Okay, number 2. So the number 2 is ati. So ati. So the meaning is this A, take the meaning from here. So these are the things that they can take. To, at, toward, near, to, until, as far as. This is the thing. So this ati, basically we have most of this meaning. You can take any of these. All right. Now, this is okay, can you see the word? This a base, kamati, come is to go. So plus ati, come means to go, to enter into. So that means enter into. Usually, if you take kamati, means enter into the village, kamati. So you put an A here. A here. So go beyond. Ati. Ati, can you see? Can you see the word beyond here? Ati means beyond. Okay, this is how it takes. So here it takes this. In this case, it takes this one. So the word kamati means base. The root come is go. To go. So goes either sometimes you use enter is because if there is a village, you enter the village. You don't go to the village, you enter the village. All right. Okay. Okay. So the next one is, can you see the word rochati? Rochati here, rochati. Rochati means shine. Okay. So when you put ati here, can you see here? The word, you cannot use shine beyond. You should use shine very much. That means very bright. So that means when you want to say something shine very bright, you use the word ati rochati. That means, can you see this one here? Very much here. Can this is how you look. You look at the thing. So the word vuti is feminine noun. Rain. So when you put ati, that means you know that it got a lot of. Can you see the word? It express excess. it express excess. So in this case, it takes this is the one. So when you study your prefix in your book, I won't go through all, but I will give you an idea how you can understand why the prefix can take multiple meaning. You can say rain excessively, rain, excess of rain. So the preposition is up to you to put. So the next one is chata, means umbrella, is a neuter noun. So the moment you put ati, it become special. So here it is not. Yeah, it's beyond it's beyond a normal umbrella. Beyond normal umbrella is a special umbrella. So in this case, it take beyond lah. But certain noun you have to change it to fit the English. This one, can you see the word special? Beyond, that means it is go above the norm. All right, okay. So here the number 5 is Bariya, name is heavy, serious, and so we take with one of them lah. So it can be, in this case, can be very. So very, can you see the very is here? The very is here. The very is here. The very is here. Very is here. So it can be very heavy, very serious, very gravely, very gravely. So that means so that is how you apply lah. So do you look at here? This line, this is the one you need to look at it. Look at it carefully, and then you're able to understand how to apply. But usually you check the dictionary, the meaning is more or less there already. All right. Okay. Any question up to this junction? Okay, we will go to the next. So this is Adi. Okay, Adi. All right. Can you see the word Adi? Normally, sometimes when it combine, it can be AJJHA. This is the one you need to take note. The moment you see AJJHA, you know that it comes from Adi. This is the one. Okay. So the meaning is along here, always above, on, upon, at. There's a lot of it to it. And then, okay, now you see here, this is a couple. You see Adi here for this. Anu is for this. Okay. Abi is for this. And Appa is for this. So you can see, Appa is for Appa is for here, and then this is for this lah. So the meaning, because I try to put in one page so that maybe explain during the explanation. It's a lot easy to see rather than this it separate. So you can recall it a lot easily lah. So this one is like that like that. All right. So the meaning is here. All the meaning you just have to remember. So the rest I won't go in already lah. Won't go in already. Okay, so for instance, the word pati is husband, or it can mean husband or the Lord. So that means the moment here they put adi, that means you can also become a superior. Okay. So here normally adi gajati. You see the word gajati is to go. Gajati, adi gajati. The meaning totally changed. Can you see adi? Yeah. You see here, it takes the meaning of, it express sometimes the meaning of superiority. That means here it means that it's talking about attainment or obtaining. As for instance, that means let's say you do a meditation, you attain jhana. You attain jhana, which is much superior states of the mind. So you say adi gacchati. That means that person attain. You don't say that person goes to that state. You don't say the person goes to that state. You say that person adi gacchati, attain jhana state. or the person attains, cheto vimutti, that means he attain a liberation of the mind. So the word can use is adi gacchati, attain and obtain. Okay, all right. So the rest, no need to, I won't go in all already. You can understand how.
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
this adi before vowels will be changed to AJJH. So, like adi pati number one, that is a consonant, so we use adi. But if the word starts with a vowel, then this adi will change to AJJH. Is that what it means?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So because this is a consonant, P is consonant, this is consonant, this is T, consonant, now all consonant. The moment if we see, that means it's RD plus A plus U or plus I, etc. lah. And then automatically it changes to this. That is what it means. Before a vowel, this is what it tries to mean. Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
This is how it should be. This it should be. We don't find let's see whether we find something AJJH, I cannot recall, but I think there is okay, the rest I think no need to go all already. There's no need to go all. This you see, this is the one just now I mentioned, the word ava. Okay, can you see the word ava? So if you take this, okay, now if you take this, let's say I take ava, this name is technically this one is ava plus the root is moon, much, much, and then plus this is second conjugation. This is a second conjugation. Can you see this is second conjugation? Second conjugation, that means you need an M plus an underscore, and the A. This is underscore. So then that is the reason you get the M. Because of the C, the M is here, this become nya. So this become nya, and then the A is here. So this is the second conjugation. So the ava is become O. This whole line, number 6 is a lot of sandhi. Sandhi plus the second conjugation. Second conjugation. So that's why you see this one, you look a lot funny, but technically this is this. So this one is not a problem. Can you see this? The word nam. Nam. Okay, nam, this is a verb. So the nam is a root, is a verbal root. When it form a noun, it becomes namo. I think this should take a long A. Namo tassa. So this is the same. That means when you do a oblation, you are bowing down or bend down. So again, namo. So this is the same lah. This is bend down. The word nam. This is bow. This is bow. So bow down or bend down, because this is nam. Bow down or bend down is the same. So this is how it goes. So the word kamanti just now is to go or to enter, plus ava means descend. Because it takes the word down. Ava often take the word down. So come down or goes down is, in English word, you usually should, if you're talking about a bird that's flying in the sky, you say it's the descending, the plane is descending. But if you're talking about come down from a staircase, then come down from the mountain also use the word descend. It's exactly the same. All right. Okay.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Adi, adi, you say before vowel is adi lah. Then It's optional, is it? Because Aja Basati it start with B consonants. So Aja Basati cannot be Adi Basati.
Which one?
No, what I mean is just now you were saying the Adi plus become AJJH before vowels.
Uh-huh.
But Aja Basati,
Let me check. Ja.
Basati is with consonant.
Okay, never mind. So
Oh,
I explain this one to you. I explain this one to you.
it-
Aja, aja.
Basati. Basati.
No, I take another one. Aja. Okay. Okay, okay. Can you see this one? This word?
Yeah.
Can you see this word? Yeah, this word. That means this word technically, this word is there is a consonant here. This word. So this word technically is adi plus ga ma. This so can you see the E here and the A here? The E here and the A here, it become like that. A, J, J, H, A. A, J, J, H, A. This is the one. So this word is technically is same like just now I say, this one. This one. Same like this one. This is attain. This is a AOR, attained. Same like this word. Same like this word. I'm taking from this. That means it's attain. This is or obtain. So the only thing here, this example is like this one, and then this is the one. This is the transformation. Can you see? This is a transformation. This become like that. You cannot put adi agama. You have to put ajagama. Got it?
So
Follow.
yes. So when do we know how to change Adi or AJJH?
When they
Because
when there
when,
is a vowel A here, vowel A here.
for this one but for Aja Basati is start with consonant. So
No, aja.
Aja Basati is start with Adi.
No. Wait, I explain again. Adi. This is a long A there, a long A. It's a long A. It's still a vowel. And then you got the word BHAS, BHAS. And then you got R and the T. It's still a consonant. No, you see this is a consonant. This is the one we are talking about.
Vowel.
This is a vowel. No, this is not a
Oh,
consonant.
front
No,
of us is
no,
got one.
no. This is not. This one become Ajabasati.
Uh-huh.
This is there. This is a vowel. This not a consonant. Not the B. No, not the B. B is a consonant because this is a Basati is a speak. This is Basati. So Basati means is what we say. What we say is that it is a address. Speak. One is speak.
The
Yes.
reverse.
Speak. One is speak. So you put it's supposed to be address. Address means you actually address is like replying. You understand in English. Address.
Mm.
So address means in a way reply. You understand?
Okay, I think.
Speak. When you put A, it means reply. So you say don't reply. So normally, you in a polite way, I address the issue. That means I reply to the issue. I don't use I reply. A crude way in English, you say reply. In a good way, you say address. So this is the one you are trying to highlight. It's not Basati, it's A Basati.
The amantesi,
The prefix is
amantesi.
the prefix is a long A, because we are talking about this prefix. This prefix a long A,
So abasati got another meaning lah. Abasati is speak.
speak. Basati is reply or address.
Got
This
it.
is Basati. Basati is speak. Okay. Basati is reply lah. The top one is reply. This is
Opposite lah.
opposite. Correct.
Not
This is is take this one. This one. This is this one. Clear?
thank you.
Dictionary, sometimes when you look at dictionary, you still can be blur one, not necessarily you can, because unless you understand the structure of the prefix and the root very well, then it's easy to understand what it's all about. Okay.
So there's adi and a for prefix lah, two prefix.
So then it will change to AJJHA like this one
I was thinking, why is it that consonant just now you say is vowel, then only it become A, J, J, H. Why this one start with B? Okay, got it. Thank
because
you.
you missed the long A
Yeah.
you missed this long A you did not see this long A exactly like this the other long A lah. This is the same like this one lah. Let me cut it, put it the other side so that in case next time somebody asks where is it.
Yeah. Thank you.
AJJ. Oh, it's still here. Yeah, it's around here. This is around here. I draw an arrow here. It's around here, and where is my arrow? Okay, this is around here. This side. This side. Okay. Any more other question that you want to highlight? Okay, no. Okay. No. You see like something like this, something like this. This one I didn't explain because this is Sanskrit. This is Sanskrit. DHAR, der is to hold. This is to hold. This one when it comes, you put the ma here. The R become AR in Sanskrit. R become AR one now. That is you. That is called transformation. Sandhi, and that means strengthening the root to another. So it's either gunated, guna, or vurdhi. There is two strengthening, guna and vurdhi. So this is the thing that there is strengthened in this part. So no need to go detail. I think after they blur. All right. So can you see here what I put here? Okay, now. Can you see the U, the Sanskrit U? Can you see the Sanskrit do is? Can you see Sanskrit? I told you Sanskrit is do become dus. This is the dur become dus. Because technically it's like that, become this. So you can see I highlight here. So the dus, I reverse this again. Dus. Can you see do or do? So this one become this one. So it become ill or bad Ganda is smell Can you see the word ganda? Ganda is a smell. So when you put this one, it become ill smell or bad smell. Can you see? That's why it's called bad smell. Okay. Then this is kara. Kara is to do. Dukara, difficult to do. Difficult to do. You cannot put bad to do like you cannot say ill to do. It's difficult to do. It's something like that. So that is how it go. So if you take this is the word car, the word car, and the word dur plus car. That means the word car technically, car is referring to axle. Did I? You know, the wheel got axle. I don't know whether I spell it correct or not. Axle. A bullock cart is a
XIL.
axle. Okay.
XLE meh?
Huh?
A E isn't it?
No,
AEXIL. Is
A.
it?
No. Inside the bullock cart, the center piece that which is
AXIL lah, is it?
AX
Pin
A.
the spoke is
Huh?
AXLE, isn't it? Bearing at its end on
Like a bearing.
X, X spindle of the beam.
Okay.
X.
Something like that lah. Something like that. So the word dukkha means it's difficult to move. Dukkha means it's very difficult to move. Very difficult to move. Sukha means easy to move. So sukha, that's why sukha become pleasurable. Dukkha is difficult to move or misery. So the word come from, I don't know whether I spell wrongly.
AXILE.
AXILE. This one lah.
No, A or AXIS.
AXLE, I think.
AXLE.
Huh? AXLE?
Yes,
AX AXLE.
Excel.
Like that. I also don't know which one we should. But anyway, never mind, you know what I'm talking about. So you see the meaning is something like that lah. But
Oh,
anyway,
AXLE.
okay, excellent. That means this is the excellent. So that means when you say is dukkha, is it excellent? So that means the axle is not moving well. Bad difficulty in moving this. So that is the dukkha. All right. But anyway, okay, you see, ner become nis, ner become nis. That's why I put a der become this, and all the r become is. So this is come from here lah. So you just have to understand that. Yeah, you understand this, and then the pra is the pa and the pra in the Pali lah. Prati is take here lah. So that means okay, all right. So this is go around here lah, around here. You see the word just now we are talking about basati. Basati is to speak. Basati, that means this is around speaking, this is around the speaking. That means it's abuse and revile, scolding somebody lah, pari, basati. So the meaning can change, the meaning can change. So it's like charati is walks wander, and that means you walk around, then the meaning can change to so much, it becomes surf and walk is totally out. Attain also is not close already. So that is the reason you have to look. And we, especially we, sometimes the meaning doesn't change. Sometimes it go opposite. You can see a we apart, a without. Apart or without, a separation. This imply this. So in this case, sometimes the meaning doesn't change. For instance, you take the word tak, and then you put a we. Okay, you put the we, and then you put ka, vitaka. Vitaka, this vitaka is technically is considered as thought. So the word thought, vitaka is a thought. It's a thought. That means so when it is in the states of the first jhana, you say it's applied thought, initial application. Totally change, applied thought, or initial application. Why does it use initial application? initial application is when you do a meditation on Kashina. You do a meditation on Kashina. Kashina, you take a color, or you do a meditation on a four element, which is a earth element. So you build an object of meditation called the mandala, which is around this, and you stare at it. That is what you call initial application. You stare at it at the object of your meditation with the open eye. That is called initial. The moment you close your eye, the object appear in your mind's eye. That is called sustained thought. Vichara, that is sustained thought. So it depends. If you are using a breath, so the breath is, that means in breath, out breath, that is applied thought. Because what? Each thought, each breath you breathe in, there is an pajanati. That means you understand that the in-breath is either long or short. So that is a thought. You apply the thought onto the object. That is called applied thought. So this is usually for Kashina. So that's why you have to read very carefully on the translation. This is Kashina. Kashina is a physical object. Applied thought, this is talking about anapana. This is on breath. Breath, you cannot see the object one. Breath, you cannot see the object. So it has to be, you apply the thought. So that means in your anapana, the first verse he say sato.
Sati.
No, sato and sati is two different things.
Oh.
So
Asasato wa, is it?
so sato wa. Okay. Then after that it says all right. Okay. So that means okay, can you see the word he? This one breathe in sato mindfully. Wa means eva, so, or this. So that means in your anapana, that means the first thing is he breathes in mindfully, this, and then he breathes out. This is out. He breathes out mindfully. This. That is sato, not sati. Sato is mindful. Sati technically it should be remember or recollection. We base on Pali, we don't base on other people translation. Remember or recollect. Recollect. Okay, this is recollection.
Like Anusati.
So if you take the seven bojanga, the first seven bojanga, sati sambojanga, recollection of the Dhamma. Correct or not?
Yes.
Recollection of the Dhamma. So, but most of the translation, the sati is translated as mindful. That is the, so that is, you can go, it's very hard to dispute. It's already written down. Everybody read that way. We can't change very much. Okay, as long as you understand that. Then after that, you see, I will tell you. After that, he says, he says, digangwa, then he will say, can you see this word is PRP, same like this. This is a PR. This is a. That means this is a PRP. This is
Breathing.
breathing, breathing in long. You see,
Long.
this is breathing in long. Because asasa, this is asasanto. This is a PRP, breathing in long. This is breathing in long. And then after it follow like this that it say digang. Okay, asasami.
Oh, this is Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Brother
This is
Alfred.
anapana. This is
Anapana.
anapana. Then it says pajanati, pajanati, and it means so pajanati, that means this is open in
No.
that means he knows he
Yes.
knows I am breathing long. Breathing long. So the word here, pajanati, that means can you see the word here? There is the pa plus nya.
Yeah. No.
Nya. So the nya duplicate become two nya. So the two nya. So when it duplicate the two nya, it become
J.
J-A
N A.
and A. That means in this case that means here is clearly no. Simple here because of the pa clearly no. Okay, can you see the pa here? Where is the pa?
Oh.
When I want to find, I cannot find. I think there should be one pa there. This is the pa. This is the pa. This is the pa. Okay, so this is in this case, you see this is the pa. All right. Okay, what happened? What happened here? Where are we? Okay, that means here is clearly no. So another word for English clearly knows means is decent. Okay, CERN, decent, okay, decent. And this is the one word that has been translated as observe. The monk will say, Pajanati, you note the breath, note the in-breath and note the out-breath. So this Pajanati has been translated into a very simple English so that people can understand. But in Pali, we cannot take it that way. So this is the monk will say, oh, note in-breath, out-breath. Then okay, note. Then sometimes I say, okay, after note, I say, okay, focus. Some will say focus. Some will say aware, Some will say aware of your breath. Technically, these all come from this word. Doesn't come from the word just now I say sato. Sato is mindful. So in the whole sutra of Satipatthana or Anapana, this is only mentioned twice in the beginning of the sutta. The rest is always pajanati. So the pajanati is taken as note, focus, and aware. All this is a noun. Aware, breathing long. So this is a simple word. Technically, it's pajanati. You know. So the same word here forming the word panya. And now this is forming a verb. This is a panya. The papasnya panya. This is a wisdom. So you can see how the thing is formed, wisdom. All right. So after this, after this, what he will say after that he says after that Yeah. Then follow by this one, pati, sabba kaya pati sambedi. Follow by, for instance, if this one, this time he won't say pajanati. This time here he will say sikkati.
Hikati.
He trained this. He or she he trained. He trained. He trained. He trained so So here you can see the here sabba kaya pati somebody. That means this is a whole Sabba is all all and whole is all body So this body is referred to the breath.
Breath body.
Breath body, breath body. That means if your in-breath starting from the beginning until the end, this is called sabba kaya pati. That means the word pati samvedi comes from the word vedana. Vedana, that means this is got pati around, some is complete. That means when that means you feel or you experience. Past tense, this is it.
Cái access của quê
Experience or felt. This is, you should see, this is a AOR. You should able to experience the whole breath, in breath or whole out breath, be it long or short. And then here he will say, future tense. You use future tense, asasi samiti. That means this is open in inverted quote. I will breathe in. Open quote. That means here I say, he trained us. That means you train yourself. You train. I will breathe in, experience or feel the whole breath body. Dikang asasi samiti. Sikkati. It's no longer pajanati. That means this is in future. That means probably you cannot experience that yet until your anapana it become very. Your pajanati becomes so good already. Then you are able to experience this. So this is only this stat trait. This stat trait is only the first stat trait of satipatthana. And if you get this wrong, the rest you do also wrong already. I can tell you. This is long one is number one. Long one is number one. Long. I won't long number one. Two is short. Short consists of in breath and out breath. This is number three. This is number three. This is number three. This is number three. Number four. After this, when you do this, you should get some bayam kaya sangkarang. That means after you do 1, 2, 3, here also pasang bayang kaya sangkarang pati sambedi, and then you say digang asasamiti sikkatri. That means you train so that you calm or tranquilize the breath body. kaya sangkarang. In this case now, just now is sabba kaya. Kaya sangkarang, that means bodily. Kaya is bodily. Okay, sangkarang is bodily activity. So it's a plural activities because breath is an activity. Kaya sangkarang. You have to understand that. Otherwise, you see this is calming. Yeah, put it in it's a noun calming.
Asam bayam is coming.
Calming or tranquilize. I think I spelled something wrong. Calming is tranquilizing. Tranquilizing the body activity. That means you tranquilize the breath. That means if you do it correctly at this junction number 4, your breath is very subtle. That means if you do it correct, your breath is very subtle, almost going to disappear already, almost going to disappear. The breath is so subtle that if your pajanati is not good, you cannot detect it. So these are the first step that you have to get it right. The rest after that, this is kaya anupasana. This 4 is kaya, no? This 4 is kaya. Normally we have been talking about kaya, anupasana, everything with macam expert lah. But the internal part we didn't know. Kaya anupasana means this is anupasana. Can you see the prefix anu? That means pasana is seeing. So when you combine this is observation. You don't say seeing the body, observation of the body. You join together of the body. Of the body. So this is the main key part. The main key part of the meditation. Once you understand, the rest is after that. The next 4 is talking about Vedana. After that, the next 4 is talking about Chitta Anupasana. The last one is Dhamma Anupasana. So no need to that part. You concentrate on this. The rest automatically will fall in part. Okay. Any question on this?
Brother Alfred, this
Yeah.
pasati, this satova pasati, this pasatek is not seeing, is it?
Huh?
This pasati, satova, so satova asati, satova pasati. The pasati is not the he sees that see. This one,
Pasasati. I think no. I miss a pasas.
uh,
Pasasati. No, this is breathe out. Pasasati. This is asasati. Pasasati.
is breathe in. Okay. This,
I miss out asasati. I miss out one A. I think it's like that. Asasati. Pasasati. This is correct.
then the diga asa si samiti is will breathe in.
I
Same
miss
like
out.
lah. This is
I miss out the one more asa si
asa.
This is the one I miss out. That's asa si samiti. This is the one. This is the one. This is the future tense. This is I. Future tense.
One S missing. SAMI, I think. Is it? S.
Future tense you have to put ISSA. Okay.
Then the
ISSA. Then M means I have to strengthen it. So the base is asasa.
yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I typed wrong. They confuse you. Okay. Yeah. So I will. So this part okay. So I will. So the rest I won't go in through. I think you can read through. I just divert a bit here to show you this. This part is I diverted. So I will do one line. I will do the exercise one line. The translation one line. Then we continue. We do 1 or 2. After that, we stop. Then we continue tomorrow. Okay. sache bawam, suna, dando, samanang gotamang, dasana, ya. Okay, can you see upasang kami isati, yeah? So if you look at this, so this is the one we are trying to have. This is upa, and it has two prefix, upa and sama. Upa and sama, and then this is a future tense. Okay, future tense. So what you need to do is, you see, can you see this? Samanang Gotamang. So this is GCN. That means this is an adjective. That means in this case, you should say recruits Gautama. Gautama. And then, can you see this one? The word Bawam is Bawam. So this is a Bawam, it's an adjective. From this one, you look at this technically is adjective. This is Sona Danto. So this should be your subject. This is your subject. So that means here is if. So if you look at the subject, if you look, this one could tie to this one. I guess, say this is also tied to this one. So here, that means it's adjective. Then when you see the M here and the M, you have to look at this. So it can be tied to this or it can be tied to that. So what you need to do, you have to confirm the word bawam. So you have to confirm this word bawang. Once you confirm, then you will know. So in this case, it should be this, the one with the dot there, bawang. You take this. So okay. So if you look at here, then can you see that? Bawang, bawa, until here. Can you see these two? So in this case, this one, if it's from bawa, it becomes accusative. It's bawam itself, in this case, you see, is a masculine noun, which is a venerable or respected one, or master or so lah. So in this case, that's why I say I put it as an adjective and as C1. So, all right. So in this case, we will assume that this is a venerable sona lah. Venerable sona. Okay, venerable sona. Okay, can you see here venerable sona? If venerable sona, this is if this is a subject, adjective to this, and then can you see this is the verb? If venerable sona will approach, so this will become your verb, right? This is a verb. So the verb will take an object, will approach samanang gotamang. Okay. Okay. Then can you see this is a dative for inside? That means if venerable sona will approach recluse Gotama for inside. Or you can say if sona will approach venerable, you can put this venerable samana Gotama. But I don't think, because the word used is samana and samana, so this one has to be here. So that is how you're going to translate this. Okay, let's do it a bit slow so that everybody can follow. So we will take our subject here. So if we put it here, then we take okay. So now, can you see this is the verb? So this is the verb. The approach. Okay. All right. Then this is the object. So the object is here. The object is okay. Then this is your extension. So this is your extension, which is supposed to be your C4 lah. The word dasana is dasana. If you look at dasana, it comes from the word this.
Dispensation.
This. So for seeing. So in this case, for see, because dasana is seeing or vision. Then in this case, is for seeing something. So in this case, we put inside lah, for inside. You have to change a bit, otherwise, because Buddha teach Dhamma for vision. This word is the same like jnana dasana. So it's for jnana, we translate as knowledge. Dasana, we translate as vision. Vision means is a Dhamma vision, Dhamma knowledge. So in this case, this implies this is a Dhamma vision, which is dasana. Follow. So that is how you translate this line. You do in this way, you should be able to get most of the time correctly. Okay? Now, so the next line, next Boto. Can you see this is this and this is the same? This is Sona Dando. Then this become this name is here. Yeah, so can you see? Parihiyasati. Okay. So this is a continuation of this and extension. Can you see? Name is okay. Can you see this? This is a yasa. This word yasa. So this is put in a nominative. That means the fame. Can you see this? That means, sir, it cannot be dative. It has to be genitive. The fame of. Can you see? To. The root. The here is a to. Same like that. Bhagavato. To is for, and then this is for or. Is for or of. This is the word to here. The means the fame. This is also both also of them is genitive of when this is to is friend. Technically, this is a friend. Because if you take the dictionary, bo. Can you see? See, bo means respectful address, especially between the Brahman. So it can mean sir, it can be master, it can be friend, and it can be good man. So whichever you want to take. So you can still stick to venerable, or master or friend, whichever you want. So this is, so technically it's like that. Now, so in this case, we are not going to translate this friend or what. We just say the frame of venerable. I put venerable here because we already put in venerable here. So venerable. So now here, okay, world 4. That means technically the word is pari plus ha. Ha is to destroy. Pari means is around. That means it's going to be decrease. Will decrease. Technically, the fame of venerable Sona will decrease, fall or decrease, whichever you look at it this way, something like that. So there is a prefix of here. This is a prefix. This is the one we are talking about. One prefix here. There's 2 prefix here. But prefix has no problem. Prefix has no problem. Okay, this is still continuation. Continuation. That means this one continue up to here. And then okay. Then this one, and this is more or less the same. You see, can you see this is the same? That means the fame of recluse Gautama will increase. This is, can you see the word Vanti? Just now I told you that there is a strengthening and it's called would do. So the would do come from this Buddha, Visati increase. So this is woody will increase. So in this the frame of word. So this and this is almost the same. All right, the same. So this one is the come from Tika Nikaya. So it's volume 1. It's volume 1. This one, can you see? Names, can you see under Sila Kanda? Sila Kanda means the aggregate of Sila. Aggregate of Sila. Vaga is a section. Vaga is a section. Vaga is a section of the aggregate of Sila. So the sutta is referred to this Sona Danta. Sona Danda. Okay. So at the end of the day, this after breaking it down, what you do is if this is how a venerable Sona will approach recluse Gotama for insight, the fame of Sona will decrease, and so technically, this one is not a monk. I can tell you, he is not a monk. This is not a monk. A monk would not call a monk. A monk, if the Buddhist monk would not call Samana Gotama. So this is not a Buddhist monk. This is a Brahmin. This is a Brahmin. Brahmin or Brahman. This guy is a Brahmin or Brahman. Because if he's a monk, he will say Bante, he will not say Gotama. He will not. They will never mention the word Samana Gotama. So this is still a Brahmin. This guy, Sona Dando is a Brahmin. All right. Okay. 1.5. So we continue this tomorrow. We continue this tomorrow. Stop here. Tomorrow.
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
regarding the breathing, you breathe in, then you pause and breathe out. This pause is actually for how long? And during this pause, what do we focus on?
You
Cannot hear.
Actually, okay. So you see, that means let's say we take a long and short first. Long, short. Then we take breath. Okay. So that means long breath, short breath. The first part initially when you start the time is long. That means long breath. That means it's either in or out lah. Okay, so that means it's starting is definitely going to, your breath is going, you breathe in is definitely going to be long. You breathe out is also going to be long. So you cannot see the pause. No pause yet at this junction. No pause. No, you cannot see the gap. No, you can't see the gap. Can't see the gap. Gap of the breath. You can't see yet because your mind are not sharp yet.
You see?
You can't see the gap yet. So eventually, it will depends on individual. It depends on individual how fast your mind, your breath can become calm down. So that means the second thing. The second thing, as you start long, eventually become short. That means eventually your pajanati, that means your discernment become sharper. Sharper, and then that means your noting. So I use the simple layman, your noting become sharper. Sharper. So when your noting becomes sharper, so that is the time sabba kaya sampat that time is sabba kaya pati sambedi. That means you can feel pati sambedi means you can feel, because feel is after the result. You can feel when you breathe in slowly rise until a point is stop. No more breathing, cannot breathe in anymore. It stopped. So when it stopped momentarily, that gap can be individual. I mean, it can be from a split of a second. After that, the out breath will come. So the gap is talking the of end of in or out breath, in or out breath. So the gap, we can't measure it lah. You just have to know it. The gap, you just remember that Patisambedi, Patisambedi. That means you experience the whole body breath from the beginning until the end, and then you may pause for a while before you start to breathe out or breathe in. So the gap is very individual. So it's hard for you to measure. You don't have to measure. What you need to do is you just have to be aware of it lah. The word aware means you experience it lah. You experience. Aware means at the time aware means at the time it happened, you're aware of it.
Experience a gap.
You experience is after. Aware is while it's happened. Aware means it's ongoing.
Okay.
Aware is ongoing. After it happened,
that's the experience.
You felt lah.
Okay.
Because that is the sound we use future tense Future tense that means it already happened
Yes.
I mean?
Yeah. Because they always mention that take a pause. And then after that also they mention rest the tongue on the top of the palate. What is the purpose of that?
Okay, that is because the akusala state of the mind arose. Akusala. Okay. Akusala. That means akusalehi dammehi. That means there is unwholesome state of mind. So the word Dhamma is a state. So a state of mind. This is unwholesome. So in unwholesome state of the mind, in Abhidhamma, there is total 52 mental state. 52 mental state consists of kusala and akusala. That is called cetasika. Cetasika. So one of the cetasika here is, that means at this junction, that means there is some sort of sleepiness, tinamida. You know what's tinamida?
Restless.
Sleepiness and drowsiness. So when you got sleepiness or drowsiness, D-R-O, drowsiness. That is the time. One of the things you need to do is to press the tongues against your palate. And then, just now you mentioned about pressing the tongue again. This is one way to get rid of tina bida. Tina bida is part of the cetasika. So that means drowsiness. You press the tongue, or you just wake up and do walking meditation, or you go and wash your face. That is the way to get rid of drowsiness. When you got drowsiness, your energy, viriya, will drop and that means your effort is no more So you press again that. That is one way This one is mentioned, I think, in the Majjhima Nikaya. I think Sutta 100 over 136 or what, I cannot remember So when you got drowsiness, that is what is advised you to do
Because in Qigong practice, Qigong, we also advise to put the tongue or roll the tongue to the palate.
Got two types. When I first learned the meditation, we have to roll the tongue down. That one Shaolin one, the Shaolin meditation, we roll the tongue down. We roll our tongue down curl the tongue down and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe into the nose, breathe out to the mouth. That is the Shaolin meditation my teacher teach me. That is my first
Oh.
meditation, Shaolin, Penang. So it's different.
Oh. Yeah, for different purpose.
Different purpose. But in Anapana, it did not mention this. It only mentioned parimukang. Parimukang means parimukang means pari. Just now we know the pari. Pari it means mukha is a face or mouth. Mukha is face or mouth. Pari means around the mouth. But in Chinese, when we say qin, 前面 面 is the face, 前面 is in front. So when we translate parimukang, we establish your mindfulness in front. Because we just establish your mindfulness in front, parimukang. We don't say around the face or around the nose. In front, 前面 前面 is front. So that is how we translate the thing.
前面。
前面 parimukang 前面 is parimukang 嘛。面 is face 嘛，前 is front 嘛。
front.
Parimukang mukha actually is parimukang.
So Brother Alfred, that means no need to roll the tongue. Start from beginning until the end of the meditation. Cannot I get the tongue there? No, lucky thing you talk about sleepiness and drowsiness. Then only you roll the tongue. Then
you press the palate so that you wake up lah. Otherwise you tuku already. You tuku while meditation.
Salivation.
Okay, I understand. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Alfred, another thing is you put can't see gap of breath. That is for the beginners, is it?
Cannot see.
Third part see lah.
As long as your pajanati that means you discern clearly. That's why I say discern clearly. That means you can see clearly. If you don't see clearly, that means you cannot see the gap already. You see in breath as one only, And even that, you ask a beginner, in breath and out breath also they have problem. In and out also they got problem. Don't you can't even tell them short or long. They will ask what is long, what is short. They also can't figure out.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
Long breath means the breath is coarse. Especially after running, you can feel your breath is very rough. So when after you sit down already, you can feel your breath back to normal. That is fine. Subtle already. But meditation, it go even subtle than that. Okay, we are done. Tomorrow, we continue.
Thank you, Brother Alfred. Sadhu. Take care. See everybody.